in other news, more gun violence has occurred. So me personally, and it's like the craziest thing ever. And I know there's a whole culture of people that do breaking and entering and robbing people's homes. But that's so crazy to me because you don't know what people, like, you don't know what's waiting for you. I know people that have, or situations where people broke into a house and got mauled to death by their dog that was inside the house. Like, or they break into the house and it's like an ex-military, ex-cop, and they get blown to smithereens. Like, so people that break and enter is like the craziest like way to get money. Like, I prefer you to just scam credit cards or something. Breaking into somebody's house is insane. Like, how do you even have the confidence to do that?
Like, and you're looking for what? Like, anything that you're gonna find valuable? Yeah, it might be out and everything, but it's like, I mean, I guess they go to specific spots. They go to the closets. They look for the jewelry. They probably look for a safe. They probably go to like an office. But it just seems so time consuming and extra. Like, it's so, and it's, for me, it's like, that's like, I don't know what I consider worse, scamming or that, because that is like you're in somebody's home.
I think breaking and entering is worse because you don't even care about your own life at that point, in my opinion. Because like realistically, I know quite a few people with multiple firearms in their homes. I know some people with strategically placed firearms in different parts of the house, depending on if somebody breaks in and they're in this part of the house, they have one access here, it's upstairs, and like, and people don't think that people have guns, and I don't understand why. Like, guns are very much legal in America. Like, anybody can get a gun, like, unless you committed a felony or have a history of mental episodes. But if not, anybody can own a gun, and you can own up to like, well, I think you could get, when you get a permit, I think you could buy like 6.
And pretty much every state you're allowed to buy one, right? For your home. Pretty much every state.
Yeah, every state you're allowed to legally bear arms. The only difference,
that's a constitutional thing.
Yeah, the only difference is if you can conceal it or if you can have
carry.
it. Yeah, or if you can just have it out.
Yeah.
That's the only difference. But everybody can have a gun.
Okay, yeah.
So it's crazy to me. Like, I know people with big, like, pump action, heavy looking shotguns, like blow somebody to smithereens in the house. So to me, the fact that in your mind you don't think that that's going to be waiting for you on the other side of the door is insane.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy with Ring doorbells and cameras and all that other stuff. Like,
and people are being bold with the Ring stuff still.
Yeah, they see it and still.
There's so many cases where people are getting caught, and they're doing new scams now, like where people are like knocking on the door and like pretending to sell cookies and stuff. You saw that?
Nah.
Yeah, somebody pretended to sell cookies and it was like an older lady, an older white lady. Of course, the person looked, I couldn't tell what they were. Someone said they were Asian, but then some said they looked black or Hispanic. I don't know, but the person was buying cookies, and then the rest of their people came from around the corner and like barged in. Ring camera.
Right.
And then something happened the other day too, where a girl, they used a young girl, not like a kid, but like she looked like maybe like 18, 17. And like she was saying how she needed like a phone or something, like, which is, for me, I'm like, all right, that's like textbook scamming. But then she did some hand signal, and then a whole bunch of guys came around the corner.
See, they're gonna be shit out of luck with me because I'm not opening the door for anybody.
Yeah,
if I ain't ordering any Uber Eats and I'm not expecting you to be here, then I'm not.
That's the thing. Yeah, I don't open door for people at all. I don't care who you are, unless I see too that clearly you're like, if you're like police or something. But even then, people have fake police cars.
Yeah, even then we ain't doing that, because if I ain't called police, they ain't coming to my house.
Yeah, but sometimes they do. They do pull up and like to inform you, like if of a death or something. You ever see that happen? Like when they say, "Oh, we haven't informed the family yet." Usually that's how they inform the family.
I'll answer it through the Ring.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. True.
Like, give me a badge number and your supervisor.
Yeah. Like, hi, who are you?
Which sounds so paranoid, but nah. Like,
no. For me, I'm not taking no risk.
I was telling you the other day how people, I've had personal experiences, have had the house broken into twice. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not taking a risk. People are too desperate and evil out here.
Yeah, I'm definitely answering the
Ring.
Even when the people in the apartment, when they're doing that like sales thing, knocking on doors.
Yeah.
One of the last times I had a little something with me. I'm like, yeah, can I help you?
Wait, they came here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when? Like to our door?
Mm-hmm. They got in. They were trying to sell us an alternative to PSE&G or something like that.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. Like just drop your flyer underneath the door.
Yeah, I'm
You
not.
don't need to knock on anybody's door. When you first of all, you shouldn't even have been in the building unless you had access,
Yeah,
like your approved access.
yeah. But for those of you guys that don't know what we're talking about, the reason why I started this conversation is the baby was recently, I wouldn't say a victim. I think the person robbing the house ended up as the victim, but the baby shot a intruder that broke into his house doing a typical breaking and entering, probably hoping to find some money sitting around.
Yeah.
I think that they were probably.
I mean, why the baby though? Are you stupid?
No, but that's what I'm saying. I think that they saw the nice cars outside,
and
and
they didn't know.
automatically in their head they're like, "Oh, this got to be a white person."
Yeah.
Not that white people don't have guns in North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina.
Like,
yeah.
You're gonna break into a house and.
That's what I'm saying. Though, you still kind of had to know the baby lives in North Carolina too.
Yeah, you do.
They might have known it was his house though.
But you shouldn't be doing breaking and entering anywhere below like.
Was he somewhere gated though?
That I don't know, and I actually would not believe so.
Yeah, maybe not.
But like,
because North Carolina even, well, maybe this might be an ignorant question, but they even have gated communities.
I
mean, I'm sure there's some.
Yeah, there's affluent areas in North Carolina.
Yeah.
But like, in a southern state, you're gonna do breaking and entering. Too. Everybody has guns.
Yeah, when you know for sure that most people definitely have them.
The kids got guns in school. Like, I'm joking, but you never know. But everybody got a gun down there. People just got guns for no reason. They're bringing guns to the church. Mm-hmm. Like, everybody has a gun. So doing that down there anyway is crazy. And you just happen, you know what his face probably looked like when he broke in and saw the baby standing there, looking stupid.
He got inside the house.
Yeah, he was in the house.
Oh wow.
And then the baby shot him.
That's crazy.
And then the guy called 911.
The guy who got shot?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to see if I can find the audio. But,
why would he call 911?
Yeah, why are you calling 911? Hey, I broke into a house and...
That's what you said?
And I got shot. Nah.
Oh, you didn't hear it?
No, but I'm just saying, like, that's crazy. Like, that's a crazy conversation to have.
How far did he get into the house?
I'm not sure.
And do you think the baby had, like... He has like a ring or something. Well, I guess we went on the details, but
he probably did.
And got like alerted, or was he just up and heard a noise?
Yeah, he probably heard a noise or something. But that's what I was saying before.
And he grew up in the hood, right?
Yeah.
So he just knows, obviously.
And he just on go in general.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he's always like alert.
I would really hope that he did not try to purposefully break into the baby's house. Like, I would think that he would know better than that.
I would hope so. Because it's like, yeah, not only is it a southern state, but you know the baby is known that he killed people.
He shoots people in Walmart. Like, in broad daylight in public.
That's so embarrassing.
At the self-checkout.
That's crazy.
That's nuts. Let me see if I can find the audio. But yeah, it looks, this is what it looks like. So it looks like there's a bit of a fence. It's a little bit gated.
I mean, that fence is not that high.
It's
kind of high, though. It's high enough probably to deter people, except him.
Yeah, man. Like, I can't imagine that. Like,
I can't. Ooh, being famous and rich is scary. I mean, regular people get robbed, too, but...
Also, the crazy part to me is that you're breaking into a place that you don't know. Like, you can't even, like, stake out the house. I mean, maybe. I don't know if it's public information, if the layout of your house is like on the public record. Maybe it is.
Probably depends on the state.
Yeah.
Or like the contractor. But it's kind of weird though to put the blueprint online somewhere.
Yeah. Like, I don't think it is, but.
It might be. Somebody might have a way to access records like that.
But like, yo, you going into a place that you don't even know the layout.
Yeah.
Like, that's real crazy to me. Like, you don't know where you're running into. You don't know what the rooms are. I did see this one instance where, unfortunately, the people did know the layout. And it didn't end well for the people in the house. Because they knew exactly where to go. They knew
They killed the people in the house?
Yeah.
Was that story where they killed the wife when they brought her to the ATM?
Nah, they just straight up killed them in the house. But they knew the whole layout of their house. So, like, they knew where the steps were, where the rooms were, where the bathrooms were. They knew where everything was. It was crazy. They found the blueprints online. So they knew exactly how to break into the house quietly and then where to go directly into the bedroom to kill them while they were asleep. It was crazy. But I think I found the audio here, so see if we can play a little
Another
bit of
thing
this.
too is last times. Another thing too is like if the house has been sold recently, that's usually pictures online too
Yeah.
of like the house. So they might study the house and stuff.
This is the person that got shot. This is them screaming. This is very dysfunctional. I don't even know what I'm listening to now.
Oh, they're blocking out the address.
Oh yeah, they're blocking out the
and the
information.
number. Who's that? Probably.
I don't know who's speaking. Oh, you know what? Maybe this is somebody in the house that called 911 after they shot him.
Oh.
Because I think actually the baby said that he wasn't going to kill the person.
Yeah. So who called? Maybe like security or a family member?
This is what the baby said. He said, chose not to take someone's life the other day and it felt great. Buddy ain't deserve to go. I stepped righteously, heal up, and live, my boy. Just don't bring your ass back. So I think that might have been the baby or someone in the house that, because for how much pain he's in, he probably couldn't run.
Yeah.
So he probably was just laying on the floor.
And all the blood in the house.
Yeah, the way the person said, yeah, he right in front of me. Yeah, so, hey.
That's a crazy thing, too. The reality, like, I feel whenever you hear stories about, someone was shot but they didn't die, it's like, it's kind of graphic.
Yeah, there's still blood everywhere.
They're still screaming, yeah.
The subway pics.
Because it still hurts.
Yeah.
Regardless. And if anything, you probably, if you got shot, rather die instantly than be in pain from the bullet. But
I ain't gonna say all that.
No, I know. But I'm saying, like, it sucks. Like you have to like deal with the pain, like.
Yeah.
Depending on like, that might have been his first time ever getting shot too.
Probably.
I mean, I would think most people don't have multiple times that they gotten shot, but.
Yeah. So stop breaking in to celebrities' houses. Stop bringing it into anybody's houses because you don't know what's on the other side and you don't want to find out.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to speak on specific people, but I know some people and they got an arsenal for you. So you just better hope you're not breaking into that specific house. That's all I'm going to say.
Stop being a bum. Go get a job.
I used to live around active police officers or like active state troopers.
Yeah.
Like, and they lived, you know where I lived.
Yeah.
So you think that, there might be some money in here. It's like, no, there's 15 shotguns in your face in 2 seconds.
Even my dad, obviously, he had 2 guns, I think. And he's retired in NYPD, so don't pull up on our bread because my dad is strapped.
Anyway, switching gears here.